All right, guys, welcome back. This is the last workout of week one, so day 5. So after your warm up, you want to make sure that everything's dialed in because we got a little testing round that we're going to start off with. So we're gonna test 3 exercises: the push up, the single arm row, and the knee grabs. And you want to make sure that you know what's going on here, that you do everything correctly, because it's going to dictate how you do the next circuit. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the push up. Set your clock for 20 seconds, and we're going to get as many good reps in as you can in 20 seconds. Okay, so we went over the push up earlier this week. Samantha's going to knock out 5 good ones from her feet. But remember, you don't have to do them from your feet. You can do them from your knees, or you can pick one of the push-up progressions that we lay out in the video here on the app. Okay, but I would pick a variation that allows you to get at least 5 reps in 20 seconds, but maybe not more than 15. Okay. Then you're going to test the single arm row. So we're going to use a staggered stance on this one. You're going to do your weak arm first, okay, and then see if you can match it with your strong arm. So, yep, single arm rows, get a good reach at the bottom. Basically, this is just like a bent over row, but we have one foot in front of the other. You're going to see how many you can do on this side in 20 seconds, and then you're going to flip over and see how many you can do on the other side in 20 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. Samantha's getting tired. 4, 5. She can only get 5 reps in 20 seconds, right? So record those numbers, okay? Then we're going to do the knee grab, okay? So how many knee grabs can you do in 20 seconds? So set your clock. You can go hands behind the head. Yep, you can go hands at the heart when you start. Boom, like that. So we're going to see how many knee grabs you can get in 20 seconds. Cool. And then we'll rest. Right, so you got those numbers, you wrote them down. Now, the first part of the main part of the workout here, every minute on the minute for 12 minutes, you're basically going to use the exercises that we just did in the testing round to execute this circuit. Okay, so every minute on the minute for 12 minutes, you're going to start the first minute with push-ups, and all you're doing here is you're going to try to match the number that you got in the testing round. Okay, so say in the testing round, you did 10 push-ups in 20 seconds. The first round of this EMOM, you're going to see if you can get 10 good push-ups again. Okay, the rest of the minute, you just chill and you rest. Then the second minute, we're doing the single arm row, and you're going to do your weak arm. Try to match the number that you got in the testing round. So say you got 10 in the testing round with your weak arm. See if you can get 10 again. Then you're going to rest for the rest of that minute. The third minute, you are going to do your strong arm. Okay, so see if you can match the number that you got with your weak arm with your strong arm in that third minute. Rest for the rest of the minute, and then the fourth minute, you're going to do the knee grabs and try to match the number that you got in the testing round. Okay, so you're going to go through that sequence basically 3 times, which is going to take you 12 minutes. Okay, each minute gets its own exercise, and just be mindful of the single arm rows. 1 minute you do your weak arm, the next minute you do your strong arm. So don't do both arms in the same minute. Okay, so you're going to go through that, and then to end, we got 30, 20, 10 with shoulder to overhead, plank shoulder taps, and then bicep curls. Okay, so remember the shoulder to overhead options you have here. If you have light dumbbells, just keep it nice and strict. Let's do one more, or you can turn it into a push press if you have heavier dumbbells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and if you don't have any dumbbells at all, you're going to use a super band. Right, this is going to get really spicy. The first round, you got 30 of those. Okay, right. So, yep, show them a couple strict with the super band. 1, we'll go to 4, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, the thing that I would add to this, okay, so say you're using your dumbbells and you decide that you want to start off doing them strict. 30 reps is a lot. Okay, so maybe you get to 20 and you start to give out a little bit. Then you can turn it into a push press and use your legs a little bit for those last 10. Okay, and that really goes for all the rounds during this circuit. So doing the shoulder to overhead, you run into trouble, don't be afraid to use your legs. Okay, plank shoulder tap. So setting up in a good plank position. Samantha, why don't we turn around and like face the camera a little bit so we can see what's going on. Yep, right. So right here, we've got a nice tight plank position. All we're doing here is just pushing up a little bit and tapping the shoulder. right? One thing that I like to do here is as my hand leaves the ground, see if you can push up on that opposite side a little bit. Yep, there we go. So push up, let your shoulder blade glide across your rib cage a little bit on this one, ramps it up, recruits a little bit of serratus underneath your armpits right there. Okay, so that's the plank shoulder tap. First round you're doing 30, second round you're doing 20, third round you're doing 10, and we're going to chase it with bicep curls. So a couple options here. If you have dumbbells, right, we can start with your palms facing your hips, and then as we curl, we bring it up. Yep, kind of let your palms face your body, right? So whenever we rotate the wrist a little bit, we get both heads of the bicep. This is a good little option, right? So again, 30 reps is a lot. You can do 30 total, or if you want to alternate, you can do 15 each arm, right? This is a good option if you have heavier dumbbells. Anytime we alternate, we can handle a little bit more weight. Okay, there you go there. All right, if you don't have dumbbells at all, you can use your super band. We can do a hammer curl here, which means we leave the palms facing in the whole time. So we'll knock out 4 reps here, 2, 3, 4. That's the hammer curl option. Or if you wanted to turn your palms in, yep, right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be kind of the supinated version of the super band bicep curl. Okay, so you got 3 exercises. In the first round, you go through them, do 30 of each. The second time, 20 of each. The third time, 10 of each. Boom, you're done. You got through week 1. Now you have the weekend to have a little fun. So you know what to do. Now do it.